Also, for our audio listeners, Reag has grabbed their Genshin Impact Kaya plush, which is the one that is like, oh, I'm going to cry now.
I'm getting ready because I need it.
You guys are outside that door. Lightning's hand was about to take and open it. So,
I had my gun up.
Yep.
Going.
Everybody's got their gun, their bleach, their not kitchen shears, gardening shears. Everybody's ready. So, you take and you open the door. And what greets you on the other side of that door? Let me move that over there. Immediately, it's opening up the door. You know, it's been a gross smell. It smelled earthy. It smelled kind of rotten. Opening up this door, you are immediately hit by a wave of what smells like if somebody had just kind of freshly lanced open like a pus-filled wound on them. Along with, it is humid, even more humid than the rest of this. It feels like you have walked also into the Amazon jungle filled with pus.
Ooh.
Taking in and getting a sight of what you can see. Around the doorway, there is those kind of vein-like structures that has been growing everywhere on this floor. They are incredibly thick here. Like, they are approaching the thickness of, like, tree branches. Also, there are what appears to be, like, humanoid shapes scattered on the floor in front of you. And also, as you're looking around, on the walls as well. And then finally, you take and set your eyes kind of on the back wall as you're taking all of this in. And you see a large, fleshy-looking flower covered in white dots that is pulsing kind of rhythmically in time with what appears to be movement from these tree branch veins that connect to these different humanoid shapes in the room, and they kind of like pulse in time as you see something is moving back towards this flower. And from around the corner, walks in a person wearing a like little cloth mask, a turtleneck, gloves, and says, "Oh, hello there.
Who are you?"
Stay where you are.
Oh, my name's Tiffany. Who are you guys?
You're not Tiffany anymore, I don't think.
Oh, that's rude.
Does she have mushrooms on her?
Are you?
Is she?
Oh, are you the other one that called me about my, like, reviewing my stay at the apartment? That's interesting to see that you guys are so thorough with your investigations that you'd come check the place out yourself. That's really great to hear. No, there's no mushrooms that you can see on her.
So, how you feeling, Tiffany?
Oh, we're feeling great.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean we're feeling great?
Oh,
Lukas,
that's...
don't ask.
To sneeze and the antifreeze on her.
Oh, okay. So we're starting... Okay, so that sounds like... It sounds like a...
And then just press the little fucking lever.
So that sounds like...
Oh my god, you're the worst.
I have a giant jug of bleach. You have the antifreeze.
So that sounds like...
I'm Super Mario Sunshine the fuck out, dog. I'm ready.
So that sounds like an initiative roll using your stealth training, if you have any, as opposed to just like a straight roll, I think is the best way to resolve that. So we're all going to roll the initiative, and then Lightning just gets to use stealth if he's trained at that. If he's not trained, then he's just practiced like always. And then it's from your speed pools. Difficulty.
Man, straight into combat.
Difficulty 3.
I definitely didn't have any questions to ask.
I mean, you could talk in between getting antifreezed, potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be
It only will affect them
as
if they're
friendly.
mushroom people.
Okay, so we're starting strong,
what?
Kara. A 5. Also, hey, cool, look at
Oh.
that. You stream watchers, you have the numbers now on the bottom of the screen below me. The logo turns into the number and then turns back. So now you can see what they're rolling if in the case I forget, but hopefully I won't because this is also an audio production. So, yeah,
What's
5.
the horror mode range?
The horror mode range is currently 1 through 5.
I might re-roll that so it doesn't go up, maybe. Actually, everybody else roll.
Yeah, everybody, let's see what we got. Remember, if you beat difficulty 3, then you get to go before Tiffany. If you don't beat difficulty 3, then you go after Tiffany. Rafa privately rolled some dice.
I don't know why.
A 19 from Olivia. Awesome.
Damn.
Pretty good.
I didn't even know
Maybe
you could
today's the
privately
session where I
roll.
roll well
A
during
16
a combat.
from Lukas. Sick.
Hell yeah.
And then a 10 from Lightning. So the only
Okay,
person...
I'm gonna re-roll.
Oh, yeah. All right, Kara. Let's see what we get.
I don't want it to go up already. Wait. There we go.
18. All right, so everybody succeeds. So, Rafa, so Lightning, you're going to take and just try to immediately antifreeze her.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
that's
just like
difficulty...
whole ass. Chew.
Achoo, psh. Difficulty 3 from your speed pool is your attack. And then this thing, does this take 2 hands or is this a one-handed model?
It's a one-handed side pump.
Okay, so this will do 4 damage. Then.
It's like one hand for the nos, the other hand for the.
Okay, so that means both your hands are required to function this thing, right?
Yes.
So then this would be a 6 damage weapon then, since it takes both of your hands. And you also have,
Ooh.
I believe you have an inability with heavy weapons. That is one of your only inabilities, so that you are hindered by 1 for this.
Do I just click an ability or do I put the?
Yeah, set your training to inability.
And then it'll automatically.
Yeah.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 3 from your speed pool. You can apply effort like always.
If only I could, Rayne. Wait, there's no way I can do XP for effort.
Correct.
What? Never mind.
A 12. All right, so
Oh?
just barely good enough. So,
Sorry, we're feeling a little sick.
so you say that as this gets sprayed out on her, and she's like, "Oh, that's sorry. Oh, okay. That's how we're starting." Well, I thought I was going to have to play nice, but I see we're going to get right into it. And then she falls over dead.
What?
What?
Just immediately?
I don't trust that.
I don't trust that at all.
So,
This works so much better.
she falls over dead. The room, right, does not stop pumping. And that's your turn, unless you'd like to move. All of you have beaten difficulty 3, so you're all going to get to go before anything else.
Move closer to the.
Yes. This room. So I'd say you're probably a short distance away currently because it's, it's an apartment. It's not super big. So you go from short to immediate distance. Okay. So, yeah, she falls over dead. What are you guys doing?
Can I check if we can open the windows?
Okay. Yeah, so on your turn, you take and move in. And the windows are covered in these, like, branch-like natural structures. So if you were to hack these away or get rid of them, you could probably open the windows up.
I would like to do.
Okay, so you want to spend your turn
Yes.
attacking the stuff on the windows?
Yeah, just in case something comes at us, we can just launch it out the window, you know?
It could also help dehumidify because it would like circulate
humid
the
in here.
air.
Okay. Difficulty 4 might roll, probably. Yeah, might, because you're physically using these quote-unquote melee weapons.
Let's go, let's
Start
go.
throwing salt everywhere.
Would I use like the hunting knife for that?
Can you what?
How do you like pickled flour?
Would I use the hunting knife for that?
You
Like to roll that as an attack?
could. It does less damage than the shears. The shears are a medium weapon. The hunting knife is a light weapon. And a light weapon is eased by 1 as well. So it makes things easier, but it does less damage.
It was difficulty 4 might, right?
Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah. So you take and start hacking away, and you've managed to clear away 1 window that leads out onto. I guess maybe not a window, maybe the sliding glass door that leads to the balcony. So yeah, you've cleared that away. Olivia, Kara, what do you guys
That's
do?
good.
I was just gonna, is there like a vein near me?
Yeah. So there's ones that lead on the walls and floors to these like humanoid-looking shapes. So there's definitely one that you can go investigate.
Do the veins lead to the shapes and to the flower?
Yeah. So there's like the big thick ones go from like
Mhm.
humanoid shape to flower, and then the ones that are like less thick and kind of smaller that are closer to what you've been seeing throughout this entire floor. Those ones just kind of go everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Cause what I would kind of like to do is see if I can get like puncture one of the thick ones and like kind of like get the bleach in it.
Okay. Yeah. So you take and go over there, and as you get ready to start cutting, first gym intrusion of the night. So the humanoid shapes, they're on the walls and the floor. One of them is going to reach out, unless you choose to reject this intrusion. One of them is going to reach out and grab you and pull you down to the floor.
Oh,
Uh,
Nah.
How much XP do we have? How much do we want XP, guys?
kinda, yeah, because we're going into a combat.
You know what? The meat floor could be a meat home. I can accept it, I guess.
Okay, and who are you giving 1 experience point to?
We'll make
Let's
this meat
see.
house a meat home.
We'll make this meat house a meat home. I'll give it to Lukas because he did a good job breaking that stuff. Jesus
Alrighty.
Christ.
Awesome.
Appreciate
So,
it. Appreciate
yeah,
it
you
here,
take-
Oh
finally.
god, 2 of us
And-
have no.
yeah, you get pulled down to the floor. You are now prone, and this humanoid shape has kind of reached out of its little cocoon thing that it was in, it's wrapped up in the vines. And it is definitely a human's arm that reaches out and grabs you. It looks like it's wearing like coveralls, maybe, from what you can see of the arm. And it is, unless someone does anything before basically the top of the round, it's going to make an attack roll of some kind against you. Olivia, what are you doing? You've just seen Kara be attacked by one of these weird things on the ground.
Ow!
Oh my god. What is the layout of this room again? Can we
So
see
it's
further in?
so it looks like most of the walls have kind of been knocked down. So it's kind of just like an open room that has just kind of been covered in all this stuff. So for the most part, it doesn't really look like there's anything else in here.
Open box. No, is there any doors besides the balcony door?
Not that you can see. Other than also the one you
Okay.
came in, obviously.
So Tiffany's on the ground.
Yep.
And supposedly dead.
Yep.
I think in Olivia's mind, there's something telling her to just shoot at that body because it's not gonna stay dead. But after seeing Kara get captured, she's gonna shoot at the wall thing, floor thing.
Yeah. Okay.
don't
So
like it.
that is going to be a difficulty 3 speed roll.
Fuckaway ball? I say.
Fuck.
What
we
can we
ball?
ball?
We did not ball hard enough. That's a 3. We gotta let that one lie. We're gonna re-roll that.
In the
I'm
air.
gonna re-roll that.
18.
Oh.
That's much better. So your handgun is a medium weapon, does 4 damage, +1, and then +1 from your ability. Yeah. So fire a quick shot off at the head of where you assume the head is anyway, and the hand that's on Kara, kind of immediately you feel its grip kind of go slack. It is no longer grabbing you.
Oh, thank God. And
Thank you,
would
Olivia.
I be able to move and just kind of put one knee on top of the body and just
Tiffany's
set
body?
my weight on the body? Yeah, Tiffany's body.
Yeah, she's within. She's again the room. Yeah, because the whole room is basically crossing it is a short distance, so you can get within immediate distance because you can move an immediate distance. So yeah, you take it. Just try to press your weight down on the body. Like, hey, you're not getting up. Not again. Not gonna have this happen.
Just one knee, so I'm prepared to stand up if need be.
Yeah.
That's not full on restraint, but it's hopefully helpful.
All right, that's everyone's turn. So you take, and the things are quiet, right? For the most part, there's nothing moving in here. The only things that you hear is the pulsing of the heart. And then Olivia, you've got the most, the best hearing out of this group. You can hear what sounds like running from the hallways outside.
Oh.
And it's not just it's
No.
not one, it's not two. It sounds like at least 5+ people running down the hallway.
Can we?
Oh, brother.
Olivia,
5 people coming this way. Probably.
Oh, you
Can
can
we-
shoot.
Okay.
Can
We
we
know
do
the
a
reactive
player
sounds.
intrusion to say that we barricaded the door? Or did we have enough time for that?
So I think one of you could do that now. It would take your turn.
Okay,
Okay.
we have one turn until they get here, basically.
Yeah, so you've got this round, and then at the top of the round again, you will have at least 5 people that you can hear will be making their way to this room.
Okay, that's
How
not great.
far away
That's just not great.
are these sounds?
I mean, they sound pretty close. Like one round is like essentially like between a short and long distance, depending on how fast they move, and they are running.
I do have my ability to post up, my Overwatch. I think I'm going to tell everyone, okay,
Can I get up?
either we need to barricade this door or get behind me.
Yeah, so it takes your movement to stand up. So you stand up. Goodbye, Teddy.
Goodbye, Teddy.
Alright.
Does somebody want to maybe hold down Tiffany? Just in case.
What if we just killed her? I mean, she's already dead. Like,
I mean, are we sure that she's like?
Debatably.
kill her zombie style? Cut off her
I
head?
mean, like
I don't
she's
know.
like her. There's like foam coming out of her mouth, like it and there's no
Yucky.
movement. It's like, and all of the like. Maybe if Olivia, in the process of standing on her, would maybe move some of her sleeves up, you can see that like the veins that were on that other guy that were like a like a kind of brighter green, they've become like a dull green under Tiffany's skin.
Ooh, that's nice.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, maybe let's try and
Is there any objects in this room at all?
yeah, that we
Um,
could like push in front of the door or anything.
Are they all rooted down? What's happening?
They are. You could maybe take and see if there's something underneath all the gunk.
Dude, the door is
I'm-
open inwards or outward?
Inwards.
Just need one chair. Also, should we destroy this flower? That sounds like a...
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
know.
I say if we
I-
can't
should.
barricade the door, just everyone go to town on the flower, maybe.
Yeah, I'll hold them off, and you guys... Yeah, if we can't barricade the door, I'll hold them off. You guys destroy the flower.
Are we
someone
sure that's a good
need-
idea? Because one of us is kind of still maybe infected. Do we want the
This
flower
might
alive,
be the way
chopped up?
to...
Yeah. How else are we? I don't.
It
I
sounds like
truly
a
do
heart.
not know
Kill the
any other
heart. That
way
might...
to kill you,
I don't
to
know.
cure you.
Kind of the best plan we got.
That's a question that Tiffany might have known. Who knows? She's dead now. Though.
Damn, I wonder
She's been
who...
dead for a while. If only we asked her when she was alive. If only we took the statement.
Oopsies.
Yeah, if only was
Too bad we
we
were
were
going
loud,
done
we
with
can save
that.
the rest of the people on the floor.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Unfortunately, there was nothing we could do to not kill them. They were dead anyways.
Yeah. R.I.P. Tiffany. I'm sorry. We couldn't save you.
Okay. Lightning, can you look for any objects underneath all these roots?
I'm trying to. For what again? My bad. What? Just to stop the
Objects under the roots so we can barricade the door.
door? Yeah, sure.
Alright, that's going to be a difficulty 3, probably perception task. Yeah, perception. So if you're trained in perception, but Lightning's trained in all non-combat things, so he's trained. A 2. Okay, cool. We're going to let that one live. We're going to roll that one. Another 2. All right, cool.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, buddy.
So we're going to let that one live.
I
We're going to roll that
am-
one.
I am posting up at the door.
What did I?
You gotta watch this.
Okay, so that's a 2, which falls in our current horror mode gym intrusion range, which means that intrusion
Oh, it's
range
gonna-
increases from 1 to 5 to 1 to 6. So, let's see. As you're taking and searching, you take and you get near one of these like bigger branches, and you hear like the pulsing of the heart, and all of the sudden, the big branch that you're near, there's going to be a spike that is going to shoot out of it and attempt to puncture your mask. That is a difficulty 4 speed defense roll to avoid that. Another 2. Hot damn.
Fucking.
Oh my
Gonna reroll that one?
Nah.
All right, so horror mode goes from 1 to 6 to 1 to 7. And that's another gym intrusion. So, you take and you do not notice in time that this thing has grown spikes. And it stabs through the mask and into your face. And this is the second intrusion you've gotten. You immediately start to feel something squirm around under your skin. I need a difficulty 5 might defense roll to avoid getting infected.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Do I still have to
Yucky.
make one of those rolls as well?
We'll see. A 6. So that is another failure and a GM intrusion. Unless you want to reroll it.
Can I let you reroll, please?
Oh, all right, there's a reroll. And that's a 3. Okay, so we can't get any worse. So we're going to let the 6
We
lie.
can't save you. Oh my god.
Or we're going to take and have some other rerolls going on.
Just let it run. I'll drink the
Alrighty.
fucking antifreeze.
I'll trick the antifreeze.
Please
Okay.
don't do that.
All right,
my
so
God.
that's your first failure on
Jesus
this.
Christ.
Lucas succeeded his. So you take and feel this under your skin, and anyone who would be looking at Lightning can see that those like veins, those like bright green veins, take and kind of pulse under his face for like just a second. They start to pulse under there, and then they're gone. And you have failed 1 of your defense rolls, so you move 1 step down the damage track, Lightning. So you go from hail to impaired.
Oh, that's really bad. That's like really, really bad.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
So effort costs 1 more, and you no longer get minor or major effects on your rolls. So that's Lightning's turn. He doesn't really find anything other than an infection. What do you guys do?
Oh God.
Okay, plan B. Lucas, can you work out a way to escape quickly? With the balcony, please.
I still want to try and get a way to get some of that bleach in these veins.
Yeah, Kara, you do that. I'll watch the door.
Okay.
I'm going to overwatch on the door.
So we'll do Kara's first. Kara, so those spikes, they are now across all of these branches. So now that increases that you are... Let's see, what was the last one? It was difficulty 3? Yeah, so it's difficulty
Yeah.
difficulty 3 hindered by 1 because of the spikes to try to cut away into
Okay.
this.
And is that might?
Yes, from your might pool.
Okay. So difficulty 4. I'm easing this bitch. God damn it.
13. All right, that's a success. So, with this turn, you manage to take and cut open your way into this. It is leaking. As soon as you cut into it, and you like, it's really tough. Like, it's really tough to cut into. But once you do take and cut into it, you know how this room already smells like somebody just cut open a wound and there's just pus everywhere? That is now like, that was kind of like a lingering scent in the air. It is now full on in your nostrils. Like you have just lanced a wound full of pus and blood and all these other kinds of disgusting bodily fluids. But you managed to get it cut open. So next turn, you can try to pour some bleach in there. Lukas.
Yucky.
Okay, when I go out to the balconies, are the balconies like kind of like lined up, like up and down kind of thing?
They are, and there's also the fire escape, which is not exactly in the best shape from all of the rot in the walls.
Non-existent. Okay, how does the balcony look? Does it look rotted away enough for me to break open so that we can fall to a lower floor?
The balcony you're currently standing on?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like the stuff that's holding the balcony to the wall has seen better days for sure.
And just to clarify, there is like another balcony underneath.
There is another balcony under. Floor 5 has also got some icky going on. So I cannot guarantee that you sending balcony 6 onto balcony 5 is not going to cause balcony 5 to also come tumbling down. So keep that in mind, that's a thing to worry about. Because balcony 5, it's like 10 feet away, but even 10 feet away you can see that it's also seen better days at this point. It has seen better days, like actually better days than balcony 6, but it is still not good looking.
Oh, this is a good hotel. This isn't a hotel where it's like the walls are paper thin, are they?
Correct. We did establish that last time, that you cannot Kool-Aid Man your way through the
Fuck.
walls very easily.
What do you want to do, guys? Do you want to try to break through a wall or break the balcony to go bottom floor?
There's also a fire escape. All of them seem equally kind of rickety.
I
To be fair.
don't trust that fire escape.
Hey, you got a ladder? Do you want to light shit on fire?
Lukas, just figure the best way to get us down there. Simple task that I asked of you. Can't mess this up.
No best way. Either way, somebody's probably gonna get hurt.
Figure it out. God, we used our rope. God damn it.
Is there blankets in this fuck ass apartment?
We could use the
I mean,
vines
if you wanna go looking underneath all of the ick, yeah, sure.
yeah.
What
That
if
went
we
great last time.
also if we can't do anything else, we could also just like focus on the fucking pod bodies on the floor and like make sure that if they don't get up to attack us, even though I feel like there might be people, I don't know. I'm starting to feel things. Anyways.
Oh yeah, I mean Olivia just shot that thing in the pod, no questions asked.
Yeah.
So it could be a person in there that was still,
We're not gonna
savable.
think about that, guys. I'm
We're
not
not
gonna think
Olivia.
about it.
We're
If
not
I-
I
Olivia.
refuse
We
to
will
think
think
about
about it.
No, I
yeah.
won't.
Not right now. It's an
You guys can
emergency
think about that
situation.
elsewhere.
Tunnel vision.
How thick are these vines coming off?
Varying. Some of them are tree branches. Some of them are like Minecraft jungle vines. Others are just like little twigs, all shapes and sizes.
Can I try to get one of those like bigger vines throw out the window as a rope to get down to the bottom floor?
So you could reasonably get from maybe 6 to 5. Getting from 6 to 4 or lesser would probably require some type of action to like tie together a bunch of some vines to each other. Probably.
I think 6 to 5 is just fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So you can just spend your turn
Get
then
us
just
off the
basically
floor.
find something to tie this to, and then getting down from 6 to 5. No problem. Olivia. So again, you got really good ears. You take, and now that these footsteps have gotten closer, you hear crying amidst the running. And you hear what sounds like just a bunch of kind of voices that are confused. Like you hear like, what's going on? Why can't I stop? Stuff like that.
Oh god, this is my worst nightmare.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
And they're about to round the
horrific.
corner. Unless you want to, as you've got your Overwatch, unless you want to change anything.
Um. Okay. Oh god. I think Olivia panics and she rushes to close the door and hold it shut.
Okay. That sounds like a difficulty 3 speed defense task, or speed action, my bad. Difficulty 3 speed action. Would you say that you are hindered by 1 due to your panic and or hesitation?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're hindered by 1 then.
You got this, you got this, you got this.
A 9. That is a failure. Unless you'd like
But
to reroll
not-
it.
Not
But not a GM intrusion, yeah. Also, for our audio listeners, Reag has grabbed their Genshin Impact Kaya plush, which is the one that is like, oh, I'm going to cry now.
I'm getting ready because I need it.
Olivia's fumbling as a leader, and yes, that is gonna lie.
Okay. So, you take and you rush to try to close this door. And I think what happens is right as you go to slam it shut, there is what appears to be like a teenager, right? Someone who's in the range of like 16 to 18, who is tears are like streaming down their face, and there's snot, and they are been profusely crying. And I guess maybe upon seeing that's Olivia's already kind of panicked and hesitated. That stops you from getting the door closed in time. And now it's their turn. And this teenager, who is 16 to 18, takes, and if you look, their face catches your attention, and you look down, and in their hand is a kitchen knife that they are going to try to stab you with.
Fuck.
I need you to make a difficulty 3 might defense roll, please.
Okay. Oh. Buckawee ball.
A
Olivia's
6.
coming back
That
the
is a
same.
failure and a GM intrusion, unless you'd like to roll that.
No, I'm gonna let it lie.
Okay.
You were horrible.
So
I will say I do negate the first 3 points of stress. I don't remember if I've done that.
it's you ignore the first 3 points of stress. You realize take a day from physical sources, gain 3 minor wounds. Once it's surpassed, you suffer stress normally until your next 10-hour recovery roll. I don't think so. You guys haven't fought anything.
Yeah.
And this is points of stress.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't think I remembered to do it at all the last few sessions.
So, the cool thing about this being a GM intrusion now, as opposed to just a regular failure, is what would have been a couple points of stress has now been upgraded to a serious injury. As you are not prepared for a crying 16 to 17 or whatever year old to try to kill you.
Stab me?
Yeah, like this is probably taking Olivia completely off guard. As you take and they get just a stab in somewhere that is, not vital, but somewhere that's just not good to have a knife in, and that's gonna be a serious injury. And as they do that, they are still crying and like, no, I'm sorry, no, I don't want to go, please, no. They see the gun in your hands. You maybe had. Did you put your gun away?
Or
is it in your other hand?
It's still in my hand. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So they stab you, and then they probably look down at the gun like, no, I don't want to die. I don't want to. Please, no, I don't want to die. Please don't do this. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I'm so, please.
You're
cool.
fucked up. You're a sick man.
So, that's the first of 5 people. Currently, the doorway is blocked, so they're just kind of cramming in behind her. So that'll be next turn that everybody else kind of gets to do things. What are you guys doing?
So I'm impaired now, right?
You are impaired, yes.
Man.
Can I take off my shoelaces, make them into one giant rope, dip them in antifreeze, and then choke out the flower?
Do you just want my shears?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that works too, but it's less fun.
I guess
I'll
that
back you
works.
up with bleach.
Huh.
And then there's just Rafa with a thorn in their face. Just doing this.
So,
Lightning's got that thorn in his
When
face.
in doubt, choke it out.
okay.
Well, now isn't that a thorn in your side?
Yeah, so I think that's... So you're attacking the
God damn
flower
it.
itself. That is a difficulty 5. Might attack. And I think because your the shoelaces, choking something out takes 2 hands, I would say this is a heavy weapon, so it does 6 damage. And then you also have an inability with heavy weapons. A 17, and that is still a failure because of the inability. You let that one lie?
Did all of
You're
us
muted.
take 1 point of stress, or just...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not rolling fucking better than that shit.
Okay. So I think that Olivia... if anyone... I don't know if anyone else has
What
realized
did
what's
we
going
take
on yet.
stress from?
So I don't think anyone else has taken stress yet. I think that's
okay.
just Olivia who's taken that from a crying 16-year-old or whatever, just stabbing her in the somewhere in the torso region, or abdomen. So yeah, you take it, start trying to, and it's just like it feels like this is just not doing much of anything, right? Like you're trying to cut off the circulation, and just it's just really thick. Or maybe the antifreeze is just not able to really permeate the skin. Something's just not working here.
Bleach!
Bleach?
In the hole!
Bleach in the hole?
It is.
Okay, so that
it-
is because we've already cut it open. So difficulty 5, eased by 1. No, I was difficulty 3, hindered by 1 from the spike. So just difficulty 3, because the hinder and the ease would cancel each other out.
Okay. Is this might or speed?
Might. A 15. Okay. So I would say bleach is probably a medium weapon in this context. So that is 4 damage. Okay. So yeah, you take and start pouring bleach in there. And the veins, a good chunk of it, like you start pouring the bleach in there, and it looks like a good most of it is expelled, right? As it kind of, the heartbeat kind of pulses again, and it starts expelling most of the bleach, but you do see that some of it gets in there and some of the veins start to darken a little bit. Lukas or Olivia, what's up?
Is Olivia being held down right now? by this
No,
team?
Olivia's just been stabbed, and that's it. No, there's nothing that's restricting Olivia's movement, though, other than her own panic and hesitation and fear, and as what is happening right now.
Do I still have a turn, or have I used my turn?
No, you'll have a turn, yeah.
Okay.
Because your turn of the last round was trying to close the door. They had their turn, and now it's top of the order
Oh,
again.
okay.
Can I just try to chop off the flower at its root?
Yeah, so like basically kind of where it's like attached at the wall.
Mhm.
Yeah, what are you
Try to get it detached from everything else.
using your garden shears?
Yes.
Okay, that is a difficulty 5 might roll. 11, that is a failure, but not a gem intrusion.
I would like to reroll.
All right, go ahead. A
Oh,
19.
hell yeah.
Okay. So, you take and you start cutting, right? And you take and do. These take both of your hands, right? These are like big garden shears. Yeah. So that is going to be 6 points of damage. As well as you may take and manage to sever the connection between one of these big things, like the big branches, and the flower. Now that we're in this, I should mention that there are 6 of these. There are now 5 of them left, like 5 little pods attached. Olivia killed one of the pods, so there's 4 pods left. And with you severing the connection, you see that big branch almost immediately starts to wither up and shrivel and die. And this was one of the wall ones. The pod thing that had the individual wrapped up also starts to wither and die. And what plops out onto the floor is another person wearing coveralls. And I think maybe Kara's the closest to this. Kara, you would see that the coveralls have like a little patch for a company logo that is Beacon and Howe Construction.
Oh my god, they're in there!
And that's your minor effect, is separating this thing entirely, and then just getting some fun lore along with that. So Olivia, what's your turn? You've got a
Oh
kid
my
with a
God.
knife in your abdomen, and you've got several other people that are trying to force their way into this room.
No, I'm not stressed. This is fine. This is great.
Oh.
I think Olivia Oh god, I think Olivia in her horror drops her gun. She doesn't want to kill any of these people. However, she does need to protect her friends to the best of her ability, despite her injuries. So she's gonna try to use her ability slow them down.
And what's that do?
And she is going to use a pummeling melee attack. I think she is just, like, with her fists out. Trying to push these guys back.
Okay, it's a pummeling melee attack. It inflicts 1 less point of damage than normal, but it dazes the target for 1 round, during which time their tasks are hindered, and they move only half as fast as normal. Okay, cool.
Nice.
I'm gonna hold them back.
All right, so it is going to be a difficulty 3 might roll to make this attack.
Okay.
You got this. You got this. You got this.
Yeah, it's only hindered by 2. It's only difficulty 5, which needs a 15 or better.
Shut up.
It's fine.
No.
We're just gonna roll great. It's gonna be fine.
We ball.
Fuck we ball. Fuck we ball. All right.
We ball. That's a success. You balled. Okay, yeah. So, this kid, right? Who is like the knife is in you, and they're just like, I'm so sorry. I didn't. You take it, just like hit him with like your arm or something, or your elbow, and just press them back into the doorway.
Push them back, yeah.
Let's see, hindered. Okay, move half as fast. So yeah, you take and push them kind of back out into the hallway. Not fully. They're like half in, half out before they were fully in the room, because they kind of shoved the door open in your face and stabbed you. But now they're basically in the doorway. That is going to hinder the others, and they only move half as fast. Okay, so that's everyone's turn. So that's their turn. Top of the round, Lighten, Lukas, both of you would notice that the heart, right, it takes and it kind of pulses again, and starts doing that, like the veins on it start to beat, and you hear that wonderful pulsing noise as it takes and pulls something else out of those pods, and it looks the veins look a little brighter. That's turn, and then we have everybody in the hallway. So they can only move half as fast, because I'm treating basically this thing as a collection of stuff rather than individual units. So only 2 of them are going to be able to take and try to push their way in, instead of all of them, and they're hindered. So your Olivia, you take and see. So the teenager, they kind of get like shoved to the side into the door frame as 2 others are trying to like squeeze past, and these look to be 2 like an old people, and both of them have wedding rings on.
You motherfucker!
They are.
You can't do this to me.
They are both just like, I don't know. I was asleep and now I'm here. And they're gonna make an attack roll against you. So that is difficulty 3. It is your save is eased by 1 because they are hindered. That is a might save.
Okay.
You got this. You got this. You got this, Olivia. You got this.
It is difficulty 3.
Difficulty 3 eased by 1 because you've hindered them.
You're so cool and hot and strong.
Hell yeah, I am.
A
Hell
16?
yeah.
Hell yeah, you are.
Yeah, so they take, and they don't have any weapons. They just start trying to pummel you, right? While, again, they're just profusely apologizing while they are trying to basically beat you to death, it feels like. But luckily, they're old people, right? And they are, yeah, they're both senior citizens, and their punches are not nearly as effective as a knife to the ribs.
I've worked at Walmart. I've seen worse.
So, that's their turn.
Black Friday attack.
The dazing lasts for 1 round, so on their next turn, unless they are dazed again, basically the rest of those people are going to start shoving in. You do take Olivia, and you hear more footsteps coming from down the hall. Kara, the individual that was in the pod that fell onto the floor, they're covered in this weird goop. They, like, kind of shake, and then they look at you and say, "Oh, sorry, it took me a little while to cut through the noise. Hello there, Kara." I know you don't know me, but I know you pretty well. And when I first saw you, there was something familiar, and
When
I
I
thought it was
catch you,
just
Rayne?
the phone call. But there's something older. It's been in there longer. Pietro's got his hands on you. And I'm no fan of Pietro either myself. I could take all that away. You could take in just one quick little prick. That's all it takes. And all that hurt, all that pain that I know is in there, it can be gone. You can have a family again, Kara. And I need you to make a difficulty 6 intellect defense task. Otherwise, you will be charmed by whatever's going on here.
When I catch you, Rayne? Oh my god.
That's
You
so
can't do that.
evil. That's so fucking evil.
This whole situation is the worst situation we could all be in.
A 2. Okay, we're gonna let that one lie.
No!
All right, reroll that. A 7. That is also a failure and a GM intrusion.
No!
All right, we'll roll it again.
What is the GM choosing up to right now?
A 5. Okay, the current range is I believe it's a 7. Yeah, it's 1 through 7. Okay,
I'm gonna do it one more time. One more time. Gamblers never lose.
that's true.
Gamblers never
Right now,
lose.
you're the picture of the diamond miner, and you're almost about to hit diamonds. Never mind. A 2. Back where we started.
All of our XP. Oh lord.
Why are we all getting 2s?
Okay, so how we feel about that
I
one?
don't want this to happen. Okay, you know what? Fine. The dice have spoken.
Okay. So, on a failure, right, when they say, I can take all that away, Car, you can have a family again, the thing on the floor doesn't move, but the vines next to you take, and there's like a little, basically like a little pod that grows that vaguely resembles a heart that grows out of the vine right next to you. And you feel compelled to look at it, and that's the failure. And the GM intrusion is that it is going to, you're going to take your mask off, right? And just let this thing explode in your face as part of the compulsion.
Buddy.
As you have just these spores explode all over your face that is unprotected, and I need you to make a difficulty 5 might defense roll to not be infected.
It would be crazy if Olivia comes out the only one not infected. Come on, guys. Shape up.
Honestly, if anything, you're just getting a straight up infection from the knife rather than anything else.
13. That is
I'm gonna
unfortunately a
get
failure,
tetanus.
but
The
not a
knife
GM
was
intrusion.
unusually rusty.
Which is now a 1, 2, and 8.
Take it.
Okay.
Come here, spores.
So yeah, you take, and your whole face takes and has like these like the veins of your face all light up green for a second and then kind of recede to normal. But you are now moved up one of the damage track, so you're impaired because you failed one of these. So that's fun. Cool. What are we doing, guys? You've all got your turns.
Can I cry as a free action?
You can, yes.
But like in real life. Olivia wouldn't. I would.
Yeah.
Am I still compelled to?
No, I think now that you're infected, the thing on the floor is like, oh, I'm so glad. I can't wait to have you join. It's gonna be so much better, I promise.
Are you the same
Yeah.
thing as the fucking circus? You're a different fucking guy. Who the fuck are you? What the fuck is going on? You motherfucker.
And the thing on the floor just kind of smiles at you.
I'm tired of shit smiling at me mysteriously. Frown a little bit. Frown.
I think top of the round, Olivia's once again gonna slow them down.
All right, difficulty 3 attack roll. Nothing making it harder or worse this time. Harder or easier, my bad. That's the brain my mode is in. Bad or bad.
Harder
Bad or
worse?
bad?
Bad or worse?
I'm gonna use like so many might points.
That's what they're there for. Again, for our audio listeners, Reag has currently taken to playing with Teddy as a form of stress relief. Hey, Okay, cool. A success. So yeah, you take and once again just start shoving this crowd of people back. The old couple's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, dear. I don't know what's," and then you start just pushing them out of the room.
Ma'am.
Cool.
I
So they're slowed
understand. I
down.
forgive you.
I forgive you.
God.
Lukas, Kara, Lightning.
Lightning. Is that cool and conductive? You think it can pass electricity through that?
To be honest, I never considered the conductivity of antifreeze.
I'm saying maybe we could pour that all over the people and maybe use one of these lamp little plug-in outlet things that just electrocute them all.
What if we did that with the pods?
Can we not kill people, please? Focus
I
on
don't
the
know.
plant.
I don't know if it's if it's an action I don't want to do it, but is there any way I could just like drop a little antifreeze on my skin, see how it reacts?
Yeah, that's a free action. So you on
I
yourself.
Literally.
It doesn't have an immediately violent reaction like it did for Tiffany, but it certainly doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
It's like a little tingle.
It's your call.
Ooh,
Realistically.
it's like your skin is pop rocks.
They're all gonna die anyways if we don't deal with this fucking flower, dude. They're all dead. They're all fucking screaming corpses at this point if we don't fucking do anything to this flower. So it's either you're piling up more bodies or we're fucking killing the source. I'm not trying to deal with fucking waiting for more bullshit to happen. The longer we let people talk, the longer we fucking keep doing bullshit. Like we're not getting anything done.
Guys, there's also more coming.
Let's just hack at the pods, right? Let's just fucking fuck up these pods.
We're on a
Kill
timer.
the pods. Kill pod Lennon.
Kill pod Lennon.
Kill Pod Lennon.
Kill Pod Lennon.
Or do whatever you want. I'm not your mom.
I think with Kara's Kill Pod Lennon, I think we can focus on the pod for now.
Okay. Yeah. So the closest pod to you is probably one of the ones on the floor. That is a difficulty 3. Depending on what are you doing. Are you shooting it? You stabbing it? What you using?
I'm using my shears. I
Shears?
bought these shears. I'm gonna be using these shears.
Okay. Difficulty 3 from your might pool, and the shears do 4 damage because they are a medium weapon. Wait, no, they take both hands. They do 6 damage, and you will have an inability in heavy weapons, right? You do. So yeah, you have an inability in this. I think I forgot that for your last roll. A 9. That is a success. So, yeah, you take and do 6 damage, and immediately take and just like, are you cutting like into the pod, or are you trying to free the pod from the big branches?
I think I'm trying to free the pod.
Okay, so yeah, you take and cut and separate the pod from the branches, and once again, as soon as you do that, the big branch starts to wither and decay and die, and then the one on the floor, there's a person that is revealed, also wearing coveralls, also has a Beacon and How construction logo on their coveralls, and yeah, that's there's now 3 pods left.
Is the one in front of me almost done? Like the one that I bleached?
The one that you bleached? Yeah, bleach was 4 damage. Yes, it looks very bad off.
Can I shoot it?
The pod or the branches?
Branch.
Okay, yeah. Difficulty 3 from your speed pool.
Yeah. I'm just kind of
And this
where I
is
put that
hindered by
bleach in.
1
Yeah.
because you have failed your roll. So you started to progress. It feels like your hands are shaky, and it takes a lot of effort to actually point your gun at the branches.
Does it hurt to the same for the pod?
Yeah, like just attempting to do harm to this is something that is harder than it was prior. Now that you have failed this roll, as it's like you feel almost like you're about to shoot yourself in some part of your brain. Is like that's an alarm bell is going off that makes it hard to do this.
Guys, this is so bad.
An 11. All right. So despite
Kinda
that warning going off, you do manage to take and shoot the branches, and it starts to kind of wither away, decay. The pod falls out. Another Beacon and How construction worker in that pod. 2 pods remain.
Why are you guys in these pods?
Oh, that's their job.
You
Wait,
You job is pod job or pod is in? You don't make sense.
Oh, it will soon. Don't worry. Once we are one, things will become much clearer. I promise.
Nah, I'm Kara. I'm not one. I don't want that.
All right, Rafa, what's Lightning doing?
More bullshit. Can I try and enthrall the flower?
That's
Does it have a consciousness?
Because the way and the reason I'm using this bullshit is because you've already let me use it against hive minds before. Therefore, if it is the hive mind in the heart of the hive mind, I'm asking you.
So while talking, you grab and keep another creature's attention, even if the creature can't understand you. For long as you do nothing but speak, you can't even move. The other creature takes no actions other than to defend itself. Even over multiple rounds, the creature's attack, the effect ends. Okay, interesting. So,
how hard did I just fuck your brain up?
I suppose you can, yeah, because if it can't, it doesn't need to understand you, and so the flower, even if it does not have the ability to speak to you, that doesn't matter for this ability. Okay, yeah. So you want to spend your turn enthralling the flower?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take and enthrall the flower, and the thing on the floor, right? Once you start talking to the flower, is like, oh yes, oh this is wonderful. Oh, this is how it feels. Oh, I was wondering how you sized up compared to Elaine. So, that's everyone's turn, right?
I can't talk to it. I need to keep talking to the flower. It can't talk shit back.
Hold on, I'll talk shit for him. What do you mean, Elaine? Also, he's bigger than Elaine.
Oh, certainly not. This feels like a minor irritation compared to Elaine. And with that,
have you been gotten by Elaine before?
So, doorway. The guys in the doorway, they are slowed down again. Olivia's managed to push them back. So, once again, the teenager, the old people, the teenager at this point has recovered, but this thing as a whole is still stunned. But the teenager manages to push past the old people, and then as well, there is Olivia. You would take and see through the crowd. Mina's there, but Mina has stopped moving. Like she is.
Oh, she's a hive mind.
And yeah, I need you to make a difficulty 3 might defense rolls. The teenager's coming for round 2. Wait, no, difficulty 2. My bad. 19. It'd be cool if you weren't impaired. It'd be a minor effect. Yeah, so you take and the teenager comes to round 2, and this time, you've recovered from the shock of being stabbed by a 19-year-old that is begging and pleading for you to not kill them, and that they're sorry, and you manage to just dodge out of the way. You guys who are attacking the pod, the flower, you take and see that the pulsing has slowed down quite a lot. Like before, it was pulsing like a heart that was at a pretty high BPM. Now it has slowed down a good bit, with there being only 2 pods left, and that the kind of like flash of green as things are pulled out of the pod is much less, but it is still there. So, top of the round again. What are we doing?
Does attacking the pod get rid of the charm that lightning did?
If the creature is attacked, so the pod specifically, no. If you want to kill the people in the pod, that does not end the charm. Attacking, trying to save the people in the pod and going for the branches specifically, that would count as attacking the creature.
Fuck the pod people.
They already have mine. They're not people.
Are they?
It's incredible that you could just draw that distinction on a whim, considering you're about to be one of them
Crazy you read
yourself.
my mind. It's crazy you read my mind when I wasn't talking to you. Bitch.
Guys,
I'm talking to your mama right now. And your mama staying still, boy.
Her mama stank.
guys, Mina's in the hallway and she just froze.
And she
I don't
should.
think these guys are full
Hey,
hive mind in the other ones.
How many names you got, Mr. Hive?
Oh, as many as I need.
I knew. I've been interacting
And
with shit too similar to you.
And soon those names will include Lukas and Leonard and Kara and Olivia, little mini Myers. I thought I'd gotten rid of you guys, but I see that you guys are kind of like pests.
I never told you my name. Who the fuck told you my name?
Coming from the roach who keeps fucking talking, it's crazy that you're calling us pests.